It's 12 o'clock and it's a wonderful day. I know you're happy, but I'll ask anyway. My name is, gotta scream at high notes like a high kid. Like a high kid. Baby, not no side kid, that my main bitch. Baby, not no side kid, that my main bitch. Gotta scream at high notes like a high kid. Gotta move it around the world. In that kid, yeah, we had to sand it. Yeah, we had to smooth it, we had to stand it. Got my haters screaming, damn it. Yeah, I read these niggas just like a pamphlet. These niggas watching, they love monitoring. Had to turn them off like a monitor screen. Baby love my dick, yeah, she love it like a fiend. Baby not no sidekick, that my main bitch. Baby not no sidekick, that my main bitch. Baby not no sidekick, that my main bitch. Gotta scream at high notes like a high kick. Baby not no sidekick, that my main bitch. Baby not no sidekick, that my main bitch. Baby not no sidekick, that my main bitch. Gotta scream at high notes, she scream at high kicks. Baby scream at high notes, just like a high kick. Baby said I'm a king like the highness. Got baby sneezing just like her sinus. Got her sneezing money just like the sinus. Baby got that green thumb, got that green thumb. That she playing with that thing, she got that green. Got that bitch drumming like she was a drum. Got that bitch humming, got her looking to hum. Baby not no sidekick, got my main bitch. Tyson Fury. Finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. I can't even kick shit, not no fucking pump. Boy, I'm about to kick fake, look, I kick pump. Boy, I pump pass, boy, I can't kick it. Boy, you know I'm punching, no kickboxing can't kick it. Boy, I can't kick it, no, I'm not no leg. Shorty about to ride me like that shit was paid. Boy, got no parlay, he on his last leg. Bitch, you know I pick it up, it's heavy like a keg. Boy, I'm on the hook, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. Nigga, I ain't stunning, nigga, I ain't stunning. Nigga, I am on the road and I roll running. Bitch, I saw you on the map, man, you know that thumping. Boy, I saw you on the map, now you hear that thumping. Hit you with that one time, feeling like you burning. Ain't no need for speed, but you drifting and I'm swerving. Ain't no need for speed, but I'm drifting and I'm serving. Bitch, I ain't on the block, but you know I'm serving. Boy, I'm on the hunt, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. Loud just like a blunt, I can't kick it, not a pump. I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. No, I cannot kick it, no, I'm not a pump. Bitch, I'm about to pass it with the fake pump. I'm on the hunt, nigga. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. This shit finna get loud, nigga. Just like a blunt. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. I'm on the hunt, nigga. This is what you want. This shit finna get loud, nigga. Loud just like a blunt. I can't even kick shit. I'm a fucking pump. Boy, I'm about to kick fake. last leg. Bitch, you know I pick it up, it's heavy like a keg. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud just like a blunt. Nigga, I ain't stunning, nigga, I ain't stunning. Nigga, I am on that road and I roll running. Bitch, I slam you on the map, now you know that thumping. Boy, I saw you on the map, now you hear that thumping. Hit your liquor one time, feeling like he 30. Ain't no need for speed, but you drifting and I'm swerving. Ain't no need for speed, but I'm drifting and I'm serving. Bitch, I ain't on the block, but you know I'm serving. Boy, I'm on the hunt, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud as like a blunt. Boy, I'm on the hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud as like a blunt. Loud as like a blunt, I can't kick it, not a pump. I'm on that hunt, nigga, this is what you want. Shit finna get loud, nigga, loud as like a blunt. No, I cannot kick it, no, I'm not a pump. Bitch, I'm about to pass it with the fake pump. I'm moving fast in this bitch, moving fast like I'm Sonic. Roll on my play, yeah, you want it.
You know what's creepy? I get stalkers in here sometimes. Like, sometimes I get nothing but weird stalkers. Like, I got, people that are cut off that don't have no access to me, that stalk this channel. That, you know how it be 20, 30 people in here. Then there's some days that I get these obsessive people that I don't deal with no more. They linger around and they just sit and watch me. It gets a little weird on this channel, man. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get this out. Because I noticed that some about YouTube, I don't know what's going on. I used to get a whole bunch of people in this bitch in the morning. Now, it's because somebody keep fucking with my shit. It's like, I keep going regardless. I don't tell people to subscribe, unsubscribe, bro. I just keep doing me. I keep going regardless because I'm stronger than these people. You're not going to be able to stop me. That's how I operate. I'm like, nobody's stronger than me that's just trying to stop me, so I'm going to keep going. You know what I mean? You can't get in my way, bro. So, fuck them. But this for the playback gang. Shout out to the playback gang, Because there's been plenty of videos. I just get it out and I go on the bull road, But yeah, the truth has set you free. The truth has set you free. Now all will be revealed. There was things that you had to uncover. You had to go down the rabbit hole. For you to go down the rabbit hole, it took for you to pay attention to details, go back in your files in the past, keep a sane mind so you don't lose out key moments in your past to where you miss a missing key to the puzzle, a missing piece to the puzzle, I should say. So this was an extensive research to uncover the truth about yourself and other things pertaining to you. So just give yourself a pat on the back, because a lot of people don't live to see the truth. A lot of people don't make it out of the lie they've been told. But for the simple fact that when this video finds the ones that it resonates to, not you weird stalkers that just can't get off my tip, that's going to get a fucking illness soon, that's going to pass away, not you guys. But I gotta say the chosen ones, because that's how that's the word that we throwing around these days, right? The chosen one. And I know my chosen know that, that nigga, that girl. Yeah, this wasn't an easy feat. Because it took for you to be patient to get little pieces of the puzzle. And then going on phases where the truth wouldn't line up, to be thrown chaos and cloudy judgment when you're interacting with a false identity, when you're interacting with false material, confirmation. It's just like this. When you're dealing with fake you're gonna always be alarmed around it. You're always gonna feel unsteady. You're always gonna feel uncomfortable. When somebody says, I'm there for you, oh, this, that, and the third, you're gonna have to get stabbed in the back from that type of person because they're not really real. That type of truth. Then you just uncover that these people were never there for me to begin with. They're just there to be close by proximity, but they're to really see me fail, but still siphon off me because they need me. That type of truth. So you just uncovered a lot of truths about the people around you and about who you are. Uncovering the truth that you can be a lighthouse for a lot of people. And a lot of people depend on you for better or worse. You know? A lot of people could depend on you for better or worse. A lot of people from your past was dependent on you not knowing who you were. But you uncovered that truth and now you don't play. Now you don't play. Now you're not just gonna be around motherfuckers. Like, look, just because, no, bro, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous game. Look, you just want to dance with niggas. Get out of here with your goofy ass. We elbowing niggas acting like that. Nigga, sit your ass down, nigga. Look. Right on the top of his head. Sit your ass down. Got his tatas out. Nigga, you gay. I'm just joking. I love gay people. That's what I got. That's just the type of humor I got. I love all gay people. I just don't like the toxic gays. Like, those people are disgusting. Like I love gay people, but you gotta think, I've been battling toxic gays. Like, those are demonic gay people, bro. Dude, you don't want to deal with those type of people, bro. Trust me. I love all gay people, but demonic gays, no. 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 But just chosen gay people, oh man, they're some of your best. They're funny. They can be your best friend. And they got respect for your boundaries. You know what I mean? But these toxic gays, they'll like you and just start talking shit about you and just, ew, you know what I mean? Ew, get away from me. I don't like dealing with those type of people. I love gay people though, but I just made a joke. But yeah, you being around these people, you trying to dance. You're like, no, bro, you got to get away from them type of people. And my people came in here, took 13 minutes. Hit that like button for me, man. I didn't know y'all was going to pop up. But yeah, you uncovered that truth that, bro, you the life of the party. You're the lighthouse. And you was a lighthouse for some demonic people. You were the lighthouse for some demonic people. So life had to show you downs around these people. You were never going to be blessed in front of these people because you had to peep it. You have to peep it. Wait a minute. You'll see these people get blessed. And you right in front of them. You always, confirmation. Barking spider. Where's that damn barking spider at? They got them damn barking spiders. You're around these people getting blessed. Hold on. You're around these people, they're around you getting blessed, I should say. Next thing you know, you see your shit a little dry. You get tired with them. You know, life a little stiff around them. Stiff body type shit. Next thing you know, you gotta peep it. You gotta peep the subtle twitches that they get. You gotta peep how they deflect everything you talk about. I want to talk about their shit. You have to peep that this person's a friend of me. Or this person's my op. Or this person's siphoning me. You gotta uncover the truth to get to the next level. For all to be revealed. Because if you can't see the little things in your face, how can you see things in the shadows? If you're not trusting what you see right in front of you and what you feel. So this was a rabbit hole, bro. This was a deep rabbit hole uncovering truths in all areas of your life. You know, in order for you to uncover other truths, you got to get these truths out the way. You know what I'm saying? This was Sherlock Holmes. Mama Helms, you feel me? Sherlock Holmes is the male version. Mama Helms is the females that's on this channel. You know, Mama Helms, Sherlock Holmes. We had to figure that stuff out, and you had to go deep. You couldn't just take what was on the surface level. You had to question it. You had to question everything, and then the truth started to come out. So it wasn't easy for you to uncover the truth. But once you start standing on the truths that you got and not take on the lies that people are trying to project, you were gifted more depth to go find out more truths. You know what I'm saying? Just for an example, you knew the truth to people that was around you, then you get deeper about more people around you. Just for example, because some of us ain't even our family, but that truth is gonna come out. You uncover truths about who you're really from. You may not know exactly who you from, but you know them ain't your people. You notice that, oh, wait a minute, these ain't my people. We don't even act the same. Yeah, there's a such thing called black sheep, but you get to the point where no, you got to remember how your childhood was, little bits and pieces. Once you remember the bits and pieces of your childhood, you're like, wait a minute. They always was throwing pieces in front of me, gems. I'll call them gems, even though they was treat me like shit. I don't care. You'll show me gems. I heal from that shit anyway. I forgive all my family. But they would show me gems. Like I remember my mom used to say, you're adopted. She used to say that. You're adopted. I'm like, why out of all her kids, why did she say that to me? And then I remember one time, nigga, excuse my French, but nigga, I was at my Auntie Cree crib and it's just like I just popped up. Then I asked Sterling, I'm like, are you my dad? He kind of laughed at me. I'm like, oh, bro, that dude was never my dad to begin with. Because why am I asking who's my dad at that age? I'm like, dude, you already should know your fucking dad. That's how I know. Dude, I was hooking at birth. Like, dude, I was stolen at birth. It's like the demons tracked my light, and it was not, if my family wasn't awakened, they was not going to get out of there easy with me, bro. They were not going to make it out with me. It's sad, but I don't think my family was awakened, but they're with me now. But, you know, you got to be awakened not to get touched by the devil, bro. I don't think they were fully awakened. And I think about them, you know, because it's like, if these ain't my people, bro, I just wish I was like, you know, there's nothing you can do for the past, but rise for your ancestors so they can be strong. Because I can't do nothing. I can do something now. Expose the people that took my family out, you know, and tell them the story, remember them. But when it come to me trying to rewrite that wrong and going back to the past, I can't do it. I was a little baby. But if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And I always, you know, give salute to my real parents for having me. Because without them, I wouldn't be down here, you know? So I'm always going to be grateful for my real parents. But just finding the bits and pieces. Finding the bits and pieces. You know, you get this little bits and pieces. You don't just throw it away. It may not make sense. You keep it in your files. That's why they try to fuck with your mind. That's why they try to put you in MK Ultra. Because you're uncovering stuff that they try to keep hidden for years. So yeah, they're going to try to play with your mind. Yeah, they're going to try to get you on drugs. Yeah, they're going to try to fuck you up. That's why that weed dangerous, bro. I remember I was seeing my cousin. I see my cousin Jeremiah. And I know Jeremiah's name, but when I was smoking weed, when Jeremiah pulled up on me, bro knew my name, but I didn't know his name. I'm like, bro, that's that weed was fucking my brain. I'm like, yeah, I know Jeremiah. I done been knowing that nigga since we were kids. He's a good dude. I remember Tyrone used to throw wrestling moves on him. They did that boy bogus. That boy was a jobber. They would do so many wrestling moves on that nigga to where that nigga got hit with the go to sleep. Shout out to Tyrone. That nigga hit it with the go to sleep. That nigga went to sleep. Tyrone was a motherfucker. These niggas did more. They did the wrestling moves realer than the ones on TV. Tyrone put him to sleep. Tyrone put that boy to sleep. Tyrone had him up there. Tyrone put that knee out. That boy went to sleep. Fun times. But yeah, man, that weed made me forget his name. I'm like, dude, how did I forget his name? And that's another truth that you just had to accept. Because some truths will keep wearing its ugly head. And if you don't get it together, you're going to notice your life falls into shambles until you realize there's truth and apply it into knowledge and wisdom. Because some truths you get, but if you don't apply it, it won't be nothing. Just like me with weed. I've had a problem with weed for years, but I didn't want to accept that truth up until 3 months ago. You know what I mean? I didn't want to accept that truth 3 months ago, bro. But I've been smoking and being stuck for about 10. I wouldn't say 10 years because I really didn't smoke like that. But the older I got, the more freedom I got, the more weed I bought. You feel what I'm saying? Because I used to never smoke weed like that back in the day. But it got to a point where I don't know when, but I just started, not now, but when you're growing, when you're above the age of smoke, I started smoking more and more. In my later years, like 18, 19, 20, I really didn't smoke like that. But 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, I used to smoke like a goddamn train. And I never got anywhere. Because I remember I went to Los Angeles. This is a truth that always worried Technically head. We would get me in limbo. It would catch me in limbo, but I didn't want to accept it. I'm like, this is just what it is. I just need to make more money. I just need to make way more money. But I always had to see about balance. Because the great mother, man, she's something else, bro, in a good way. She wasn't gonna let me. She wasn't gonna let me get more money if I'm battling little addictions. Even back then, she's like, if you're not able to deal with that, why would I give you more? That's the thing when you work. When you have like a strong connection with the mother, now she ain't gonna just let you do anything. She'll hear your ass crying like a baby and she still ain't gonna give it up. That's the thing. Everybody got a different connection with the mother. When she like that, there's a reason why she like that. Cause she's like, I put too much in you. Like some people, oh yeah. She'll make them learn a hard lesson. But some of her children, she don't let off the hook. Not even the slightest. You gonna have to show her, just like a good mom would. You know how a mom do when she really love her kids. She don't just let her kids do any and everything. She love her kids too much. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how it is with some people with the great mother. She is not just finna let you just do anything. She ain't just finna let you go over there and just bullshit. You know what I mean? She just won't. But even when I was doing that, smoking weed, being stuck, it was a truth underneath that. Like, can't you see the pattern? But I recognized the pattern. Like, bro, this pattern's been going on for too long. And I remember I was on video just about 3 months ago. I was on video. And I'm like, some of us got a bing, bada, boom. Next thing you know, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, she's talking about me. And then I'll never forget, I'm like, dude, I think I got to stop smoking. And it confirmation, and it started there. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to complete it. I'm not going to smoke anymore. I'll never forget it. It was tough with the withdrawals, but it's not that bad. There was a blunt out. There was a fat ass pre-roll out there, dude. Fat as fuck. It got the fucking wax on it. Look. I'm like, this is a test. I've been passing tests. I haven't smoked weed in like 3 months, bro. It's almost been 3 months. It probably has been 3 months. I gotta go look at my post. But that bitch was fat as fuck. I'm like, oh, this is a test. I'm like, dude, I don't smoke no more. I uncovered that truth that weed, I'm not good with weed. And weed don't do nothing for me but numb shit. And I'm an expressive, vibrant person. Me and weed don't mix. I'm the type of person, you feel me? This ain't my song either. This is not my song, YouTube. I'm one of them niggas. Oh, give a fuck. That weed had me all bugged out. Look. A little stiff. I was like, it's not wrong. I was like a butt off the weed. Like, people would be talking to me, and they're good people. And that's what I realized, that I block people out that are actually good people off that weed because I'm just so zoned the fuck out. I don't want nothing happening to that zone, man. There was actually good people that was trying to talk to me on that shit. And I would never be there. It was like Great Mother was always showing me that you will always be a step behind off that stuff. Because there was literally people that I was supposed to meet. But I'm over here high as hell off that weed. So I will always be a step behind. And the Great Mother always wanted me to see that. And then Papa Sat kept saying it at that point in time. It's like, dude, you gotta leave that weed alone. Hey, dude, you gotta leave that weed alone, bro. I don't know. I know it's tough. But you gotta leave that weed alone. Papa said used to always come and tell me, and I used to ignore him. That's one the only thing you don't ever ignore your divine helpers, your divine primal father. I don't want to talk about that, but your divine spiritual team. They telling me, Big Papa, hey bro, you gotta stop smoking, bro. It's making you dull, bro. You're not getting anywhere. And Seth don't lie, bro. Seth will tell you the truth. He don't lie. He don't want you being in confusion and disillusion. He's about truth and rising, make an order out of chaos. So with that problem, he's gonna make order out of it. That's Seth. So he was like, dude, this is chaotic. You can't make order with that type of murky mindset, because weed will make you murky, especially when you're smoking so much, especially when there's no magic behind it. You're just going to get murky and be susceptible to spiritual attack. So there's no point. You working for the enemy to get attacked at that point. You know what I mean? Smoking will just make you susceptible to spiritual attacks. I swear to God. Especially if you like me, boy, you got that juice, you got that light, you got to be pure. If you're not dealing with natural alkaline substances, dude, you're going to mess your whole frequency up. Just like the mushrooms. There's nothing wrong with the mushrooms. Yeah. You ain't lying. There's nothing wrong with the mushrooms as long as you do it with integrity. You know, you don't just go out here and drop two ounces and it's your first time. Don't do no crazy shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? That's about the only thing I will say that's probably good for you out here, are the mushrooms. Other than that, I wouldn't tell you to do nothing. And I would tell you to use that stuff with supervision. No, you know what I mean? The mushroom's the only thing, to tell you the truth. Because it's natural, bro. That shit's natural as fuck. If you know what I'm saying, it's alkaline. It's like you can't, you know what I mean? But other than that, don't fuck with none of that shit. But yeah, that weed would just make you susceptible to attacks. And I had to see it for what it is. And I noticed as soon as I stopped smoking, that's when my aura got stronger. That's when I got my joy back in life. Like, that's when I got everything that I needed out of myself. I didn't need to go outside of myself. I got it all within my being. That was the truth I had to sit with. And I had to take it and remind myself all the time, like, dude, you don't need nothing. You never did need that stuff. Never did needed it, bro. I never did. Not once did I need it. It was just, I don't know how I got my hands on that weed, bro. I don't know. It was my 18th birthday. We was over Bobby's house. Goddamn Bobby, my fucking friends that got me smoking weed. It was my 18th birthday. I wish I never smoked it that day. Because even though my mom ain't my mom, I did respect her rules. She said, we ain't smoking until your 18th birthday or whatever. So I respect my mom so much, I never went out and smoked no goddamn weed. Never did. Because, you know, even though my mom hated me, I always respected my mom. And I loved her to an extent. Now it's to an extent. Like, I love you to stay away from me and to learn not to be like you. But back then, yeah, I loved the hell out of my mom, bro. That's my fucking mom. Knowing what I didn't know, not knowing what I know, yeah, you love the death out of your parents. Even though you may not see what the hell they were really doing, but you know, that's the love you got for your people. But now I know that bitch was doing a lot of fucked up shit when I was a kid. You know, but I forgive her though. That don't mean I'm a fuck with her, but I forgive her. But yeah, I never smoked weed. I respected my mom's words. Like, she said, okay, this. I'm like, okay. Because mom didn't play, boy. Mom would kick your ass out the goddamn house. Like she did it was on my 18th or 19th birthday, she picked me up, but that was the best thing that could happen. I shouldn't even have been around there to begin with, because that's not my parents. You know, she has a narcissistic entitlement issue, like real bad. Like it would flare up even back then. That's how I knew my mom was something else. Like nothing would be enough for her, bro. Nothing would be enough. Like, god damn, you a big narcissist. You can't really say it's from grandma, because everybody was raised from grandma. Even I was raised from grandma to an extent. I'm not like my grandma. I'm not like you. I was raised by narcissists. You don't see me out here being narcissistic. You know, when you're young and you learning survival with your friends, you with a group of narcissists, that kind of rubs off on you. But when you're by yourself and you're reflecting, you're like, that's not the way to be. So you end up knowing that ain't you, then you're free, scotch free. But these people, they live and breathe off being narcissists. So you just notice that that's not the way to go. But that's their way of living though. They're narcissists, confirmation. They're narcissists forever. So I just learned about that. But yeah, I respected my mom rules. I respect confirmation when my girl popping up. Not my girl, but she's a woman, and that's what I say, you know. But yeah, I respected her, man. But ever since I applied that truth about 3 months ago, this was the best times I had, because I remember how it would go without weed, and it'd be that time when I end up always going back. It's not when things get hard. It's like, oh, I'm gonna celebrate. I used to tell myself, oh, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna do something good. Let me go smoke some shit that I can get addicted to. That didn't make no sense. I should have just never went back to it. But now I learned my lesson. Because I'm like, dude, I don't need that. I get high just by listening to music. Just by me listening to music, I get high as hell. So it's like, I never did need it. And the downloads come in much better. But that was the truth I had to uncover. It was a long battle to uncover that and keep it, because sometimes you can avoid the truth so much to where you're not going to have any growth. That's why, it's good to be honest with yourself. It's good to be honest with yourself. Don't be lying to yourself, because you're not going to uncover nothing when you're lying to yourself. You can't be a delusional to the point where you're ignoring facts. Then at that point, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to find if you're over here lying to yourself? You can't lie to yourself when you want to find the truth. Like, you gotta take the unapologetic truth, no matter if it's gonna hurt you or break you, make you happy. You gotta know the truth. But for the people I'm talking to, you done uncovered it. Now you're gonna know everything, because they know you're ready. They know you're ready. So you're gonna learn some things. You're gonna learn some things. They know you're not gonna tweak out, because you got a heart. You got a heart space, even for the fucked up people that fucked you over, not to retaliate, because you just know, hey, that's kind of what it was. That don't mean I'm gonna let them back in my life. That's just kind of how it is. You learn. You heal so much. If you hear something from your past that involves you're gonna be like, okay, but look at me now, type of energy. You're not gonna let it get to you. I'm not gonna let it get to me. I know that for a fact. Like, I let all that shit in the past go. Like, yeah, y'all did fuck with my shit. Yeah, y'all stole shit from me. Yeah, y'all did steal documents. Yeah, y'all did lie about my identity. Yeah, y'all stole a whole bunch of money. But look, I'm here today. I made it without that fucking money. I made it without crucial information about my true identity. I still made it. I still fucking made it. But it would have been a little bit easier if I had that information. But it's okay. It's okay, because I'm going to get it anyway. Because you didn't pass your test, right? You didn't pass your test, but I passed my test. So it's like, failing tests comes with a lot of consequences. Even though you don't see the consequences coming, your consequences are coming. Everybody that held something from you, held something back from you, and watched you, quote unquote, struggle. Not really a struggle, I don't call that struggling, man. I don't know. Struggling is you battling addictions and shit. Just because life ain't pretty perfect how you want it, that don't mean you're struggling. Because you could be thriving through that shit, but I set you up in a mansion with $1 million, then you struggling. Now you drinking, you're smoking dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, you struggling there, but you on the block, you know what I mean? But you're not doing none of that dysfunctional stuff. You're thriving. It's, you know what I mean? So you really can't say what's struggling, what's not. When you're struggling, you're battling yourself. That's struggling. Just because life ain't how you want it, that don't really mean you're struggling. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be thriving in the most fucked up predicaments. That's why I don't go off of that. Yeah, you could make order out of chaos. Papa said, son said, how you doing? But yeah, man, you're going to know the truth. And everybody that try to hold the truth from you, dude, they're going to be blocked out of your life for good, because you're going to get the truth regardless. You're going to get it. But these people were getting tested all throughout the years. Yeah, the test was a long test. But I wasn't expecting some monsters to pass the test. Right? Even though they probably weren't going to do it, they feel they're still being held to the fire because these are the same people that hold things from you, that kept the truth from you, that are expecting you to pour into them and give them pieces of your puzzle that you uncovered yourself. Now you got the full picture. They want you to pull out pieces from the picture that you got and to give it to them. That's not how it go. You guys failed your test. You don't get rewarded by failing a test. You get consequences for failing a test. Oh, you failed the test, you don't go to the next level. And that level that you are probably gonna break you down. Most likely it's gonna break you down. You know, you don't just get to go where I go because you didn't pass your test. Matter of fact, you didn't pass a lot of tests. So you don't get that right to be around me or to get anything from me. Because y'all was the same ones that wanted to see me dead, down on the dumps, not with shit. You are the same people. So why would you think you get to go in the next level? You don't. You don't. You don't get to go. But I remember, it was what, 8-9 months ago. Dude, they sent me this girl that's in a secret society. She's at the Eastern Star Mason or some unnamed occult group. Her name is Comely, but she told me her real name. She ended up telling me her real name. You know what's funny? Kaylee. This is an Indian bitch. In the beginning, I'm looking at her. I'm not gonna lie, what's her? There's something about her energy that got me there. I'm not gonna lie, like if I look at her now, I'm gonna think she's ugly. That's just how my mind is. Like, bitch, you got an ugly soul, bitch. But in the build up, I'm reading her. I'm like, something about her, I don't know. There's something about her. Don't know what the fuck it was. But in the beginning, I got the download. The truth came out. They say they're trying to set you up. They're sending somebody in, secret society, undercover, and trying to set you up. Nigga, I'm talking to my man Jay like I got this big ass download, right? But I didn't know we were synchronized to where that download was for me. Next thing you know, I'm sizing her up. Look, nephew, I'm sizing her up. This was like 9 months ago. This was not recent. I don't deal with that woman because she's a criminal. She's like a bad criminal. She's a scammer. This was 9 months ago in my years, in my stay in the Devil's Pit, aka Motel 6. She was supposed to be my handler. She was supposed to have took me out, right? But I was sizing her up. Look, it was something about her energy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that made me investigate her. But I think it was all for the divine plan because that situation made me stronger. So it's like I couldn't avoid her. I had to face the fucking dragon because she was a dragon I had to defeat, not in the way of my family and who I am, but just in terms of medieval idolism, if that makes sense. How we identify with things. But I had to take that dragon down. She was definitely a dragon. And I got the downloads about her in the beginning before I even interacted with her. But I didn't accept that truth. I'm like, nah, I might be tweaking. Dude, I was on point. She was literally in a secret society, bro. And I remember the first time we interacted. Dude, I'm playing. What was I playing, bro? I was playing Hanuman Mantra on his birthday. Didn't even know nothing about that shit. Because she's Indian, don't get me wrong. But she was like, who is playing that? Yeah, it was funny. And she was like, that's Hanuman. So you playing that on Hanuman's birthday. I'm like, just on the simple fact we connected off of that, I'm like, this might be something different. She just turned sour. I'm pretty sure the Great Mother was going to have her a chance to break free from what she did if she knew love conquers all. But she didn't pass her little split-second test. She decided to continue to stay evil. Well, that's the path you took. But I remember being connected to her, bro. Dude, it was hell. It was hell being connected to her because there was a point in time where we kind of had something there. I hate to say it, I never had sex with her or nothing. Never had sex with her, never hugged her. It's just we had some connection. We had some spiritual connection. And that was fucking me up. I'm talking about I'm getting drained, nigga. Where I couldn't go to sleep. Nigga sweating in the middle of the day. It was very karmic, but I had to see the truth. And I noticed how she was playing. I'm like, everything that I'm saying, she kept asking me, what do you think I'm mad at you? I'm like, bitch, what, didn't you just ask me that the other day? Like, what the fuck, you forget? This is little weird things I would see pop up. Then I'm like, oh, this bitch playing, bro. And then one of them days, I'm like, bro, I'm done fucking with that bitch. Nigga, I done, my cutoff game was vicious. After that day, it was 2 weeks. Maybe, yeah, it was like 2.5 weeks I was dealing with her, right? And then I just made my mind up, but Great Mother just made me see. And it was Papa Set. He was like, yo, bitch, this bitch ain't right. You notice how your life been? Your mind ain't been the same. You connecting with her? It's like I was getting her mental problems. Because we were connected in a weird way. You know what's fucked up? I was connected with her more stronger than her fucking man. That's just nasty because that's how much she was focused on me. And shit. And then I allowed it because I had that opening there. But I'm like, bitch, I'm more connected with you than your fucking man. Weird ass bitch, weird ass situation. But I'm the third wheel, quote unquote. But I didn't want her like that. Like, I'm not gonna be with nobody if they got somebody, but I peeped it. And then after that, it was just one night. I cried like a baby, like, Great Mother, just get me out of this. Next thing you know, that was it. Quick, I got out. I'm like, I just uncovered the truth. I stopped lying to myself. I'm like, dude, this bitch, like you said, this bitch trying to set you up because, oh yeah, we would have conversations, right? And then she would get off the phone and report back to somebody. That's how I knew she was in a secret society. I'm like, she thought she was slick. She did it like 3-4 times. She would get off the phone with me. Not get off the phone. She would stop talking to me and just get on the phone. I'm like, this bitch in a secret society. This bitch in something, bro. Reporting back to who? You know what I mean? I just uncovered. I'm like, dude, this bitch was crazy. But it took like 2 weeks. Then I'm like, dude, I'm done fucking with this bitch. I'm in the worst 2 weeks of my life. I was pushing through it. But dude, that bitch was something else, bro. She was draining the fuck out of me, bro. I pulled out in the nick of time. Thanks to the divine. Thanks to Papa Set. Thanks to the Great Mother. Thanks to my strength. I got out of that. But she was trying to kill me, man. She was going to try to kill me. Like, she was supposed to be my handler. You know what I mean? Comalie, a.k.a. Kaylee, that little skinny bitch from the Motel 6 with the glasses. And she's the Psycho X energy. Like, bitch, like, what are you doing still fixated on me? That's the weird part. It's like, dude, I been got her out of my life. It's been like 8 months since I fucked with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Probably longer than that, like 9 months. Probably, bro. I'm like, it probably been almost a year, damn near. There's something wrong with her, bro. There's no way you're focused on me like that. There's no way, bro. And I don't even like you. Like, yo, you got a problem, Comalie. Yo, you got a fucking problem. There's no way you should be fixated on me. Comalie, get some fucking help, you crazy bitch. You fucking crazy ass bitch. You fucking weirdo, bro. Like, why are you still focused on me, bitch? That's why you finna go to prison or the psych ward. Cause you trying to make it hard for anybody to come in my energy. You hovering over my energy but can't even access it. Dude, like, she's a jealous person. If I can't have you, no one will. But she fucked up. It's like, no, that's not like it's my fault. No, she was trying to kill me, man. She was trying to siphon all my energy and leave me for dead. And she's mad because I don't want to put up with that dumbass shit. There's something wrong with that woman. There's something wrong with you, girl. Because, like, all I'm doing is protecting my energy, keeping away evil people. You're mad at me because I don't want to put up with your shit. Get the fuck away from me with that, man. You wicked ass bitch. She's wicked, man. I don't get Comalie, bro. I really don't. I'm like, you know you wicked. You know you fucked up. Why you get mad at me because you fucked up in the head? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're fucked up. Get away from me. That's what the great mother said. Don't worry. She's gonna take that up with me. If she can't destroy me, then you feel me? Great mother said that. She said, don't worry about it. But I just gotta speak it. That girl's crazy, bro. That woman is crazy, bro. Yeah, that woman is crazy. That girl's crazy, bro. And it's like, I don't want no girls that think that's in my energy. No, no, no. The only thing that could really block that is a divine consort. Whenever she comes in, she's gonna really block it because you can, you can't block her. Confirmation. You can't block her, but I'm pretty sure these other girls, like, there's some suitors. They probably scared of that shit that's around me. Some of that's the divine consort. That's the real one. But whenever she trickles down, she's gonna know, like, oh, you got some weird bitch on your tail. She's gonna know. But these other women, they're gonna pick up some psycho around me. That's fucking comedy wicked ass, bro. She's just so crazy, man. She's crazy, bro. I don't even like her, not even in the ounce. A little bit. I'm like, yo, you're fucked up. Like, you fucked up in the head. Like, I don't know anybody like that. Like, she's so fucked up. Like, I think she needs to get locked up for her own good. Because there's no saving her, bro. There's no saving that woman. She's gone. That woman is gone. Ain't no saving Comely. Ain't no saving her, bro. I'm gonna play this song. I actually put it in one of my songs. Give me a sec. You so toxic for me. Bitch got them glasses looking like she Coverly. All freestyle. That shit was cold. Like, yeah, you my past life enemy, you a karmic bitch. I'ma always put you in my music. Cause like, you fucked up so much. Bitch, I'ma make money off it. I'ma make money off your crazy ass. I'm gonna make a bar off you. You feel me? You feel me? That's how I go. But yeah, but that girl's crazy, bro. That's why I'm like, even if the divine consort watches me, don't worry about this crazy ass bitch. You ain't gotta worry about this crazy bitch. She ain't gonna do nothing. I'm too protected. Otherwise, she would have been trying to fucking take me out again because she mad. I'm not with that bitch, or I'm not giving her no energy. I'm like, if the divine consort is watching me, You don't worry about that bitch. You know, confirmation. You don't worry about her. She ain't on shit. She ain't on shit. She ain't got shit on you. She ain't got shit on me. Don't worry about that woman, because I don't even deal with that shit. That's been like over like damn near a year. I just sit in my energy, enjoy my company, and mind my business. I don't be on shit. Right hand up to the mother. I don't be doing nothing. Mind my business. Stay out of the way. Really don't be fucking with nobody, you know? So if you feel that psycho bitch around me, that's because she's addicted and she won't let me go, but that don't mean I'm fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? No. That's her crazy ass. That's what she want to do with her time and her fucking life. That ain't me. That's just her crazy bitch ass. You feel me? But yeah, your truth. You uncovering that truth, boy. Get you in doors that would have never been open, because you have to know about yourself. Just like the Godhead. Just like the Godhead, knowing bits and pieces. Knowing bits and pieces. Knowing bits and pieces about yourself. It gets you through the door. Because if it wasn't for me going in that devil's pit, I would have never found out who I was. I had to go in the devil's pit. But I tell you, I had to go in the devil's pit to know who my Godhead is, because I reflected deeply, and I got little bits and pieces to know I'm one of the ancients. I went to the devil's pit to remember Set and what Set really about. I had to go in the devil's pit. Look, boom, I'm dropping the pit type shit. You feel me? Boom. I had to go in the devil's pit though to find out about Set, to find out who my Godhead is. You know? And you always gonna have ancient beings protect you that is connected to you, so you can find out more about your awakening. You always gonna have some of the ancients around you to protect you. That's what I realized, because I'm thinking it's not a coincidence that I get certain beings around me. It's not a coincidence that I'm like, no, bro, he's protecting me on my awakening to make sure I get there without no hiccups. Oh, shoot. Thank you. I guess that's confirmation. I'm over here sneezing and coughing. But yeah, I got another Supreme Being following me. Got the Divine Consort up there, hovering over me. I'm like, damn. It had to take me to awaken to get that more. And by you just allowing things to come and just accepting your truth, the real truth, then they come around you more to protect you so you can uncover it more and more about yourself. So the truth does protect you and set you free. It's a double-edged sword, because when you know about yourself, you really can't go back to things that's against it. Like, there's things I can't do. Yeah, there's things I can't do even if I wanted to, because it comes with too many consequences, because I know better. Because I know the truth. You know what I mean? I try to be in a bachelor. I never was a bachelor, but let me just say I got to be in some type of bachelor energy. You know how these young guys do it? These young people do it. If I was on that type of energy, dude, something bad would happen to me. I put that on my life. Something bad would happen, dude. Like, something bad would happen. I'm not even joking, bro. I know it sounds like I'm not really trying to prove nothing, but I'm just telling you, there's just certain things you can't do. That ain't the truth. It's to the point where, dude, it wouldn't even be worth it. It wouldn't even be worth it. But the type of consequences I face, because if you got a divine consort, even if you haven't met her in the physical, but you're awakened to that truth, dude, you can't go out here and bullshit. You already woke up to the truth that, yo, man, there's actually somebody there for you. Even if they're not there physically, they're there with you every fucking breath you breathe. So it gets to a point where you can't lie to yourself. You know, you can't lie to yourself and act like it's just you out there. Somebody's over there, risking. You're not risking it, but you're doing more things than you think to help you. But you over there not acknowledging the truth. Things, they're not gonna show too much mercy for you. Yeah, they're not gonna show too much mercy for you, bro. Until you acknowledge them, just like on some Roman Reigns shit. You know how Roman Reigns was saying, acknowledge me? That's kind of 55 on the timer. Just like how Roman Reigns do it. That's why it's like, you gotta sit back and acknowledge the being that's really out there setting shit down for you, man. That's when things got easier. When I start denying it, I'm like, no, bro, that shit's real, man. Because the more you deny it, the more you say it ain't true, the more hard life got. The more I had to see it for what it is. And then the more I accepted it, I get little cheat codes and shit, little things coming to let me know, like, good son. That's why I'm like, oh shit, this shit's legit. Just by trial and error, you can kind of see how it reacts and responds. So I'm like, oh no, this not no bullshit. But it was all a lesson. It was a lesson that you can't avoid the truth when you know it. You can't go back to some lies when you know the truth. Not even if you miss that old life. Nope, you. That's the thing. It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword about the truth. Yeah, you get the truth, but just now you know. Now you can't do that stuff. You can't go back thinking that way when you know the truth, because it'll hurt even more to try to lie to yourself, and then the world will reflect something old that you trying to put back on is gonna hurt. That's like me trying to put on. I'm a size 18, right? That's like me trying to put on a size 13. That's gonna hurt. I'm forcing a shoe that don't fit. That's gonna hurt. Same with truth. You're trying to go back to some stuff that you know ain't to be true for your being. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna reflect chaos, and it's gonna hurt to where it ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it, bro. That's why, you know what I mean? That's why it's like, it's a double-edged sword with the truth. It definitely is. But it's okay, man. The truth will set you free, and the truth protects you. So you just gotta know you're in the path of least resistance. You're not gonna go to some things that put you in resistance, no matter how comforting or how good it felt. You would rather go on that path of least resistance. It may be a little boring at first, but that's the path for you. It may be a little crazy when it comes to being in the unknown, but that's the path for you. That other path was terraformed in a way where it's a one-track mind. They terraformed the track for you to keep running. They keep running in a downward spiral in circles. But this path raises you up, but it's very unknown. But that's the path for you. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you on that path. But that other path, you can hurt yourself. Going in circles, not knowing who you really are, you can hurt yourself. Because you're always gonna try to fill that void that you just have to find within yourself. You're not looking in the right places, so you're gonna hurt yourself. Now you got the possibility to hurt yourself, and 8 times out of 10 you do, and then you gotta wake up and look at that realization like, I gotta go find myself. That's what it usually does. But some people don't do that, and they keep going down in them circles until the point where they're nothing. Usually when these chaotic situations happen, it's there for you to wake up. It's like when you whack a tree. Oh shoot, it's there for you to wake up. Like, oh goddamn, like, this is my second spin at life. Let me do it right this time. That's that time, that ground zero moment. But some people don't look at it like that. And then they keep doing the same stuff that got them in that ground zero moment. And then they're at negative zero. Ain't no coming back from negative zero. You ain't even at a number at that point. Nigga, you at a deficit so much, you in the negatives. Ain't no coming back from that. So when you're at that ground zero, bro, you be grateful for that ground zero, and you work up, and you don't hide from what things have been trying to tell you. You don't hide from it. You just accept it, and that's when life gets easier. I think that's about it. But I am gonna put one of my favorite songs that people forgot. I made this like 4 years ago. 2022, so it's been like 4 years. But it's like, I remember I was playing this at More the Industry. They love this song. That was one of the best jobs I had too.
And I was just playing, man. You feel me? Keep going in circles with you, in circles. 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 Just like this track race, keep jumping hurdles. Rose-colored glasses look like Steve Urkel. I'm in that ring kicking like Paul Burchill. She's keep giving me these pep talks like Churchill. And I'm balling so hard, I'm going to windmills. You know I'm balling, you can't even stand still. This bitch on my strap like she's Jack and Jill. Yeah, I'm at the damn top just like I'm Hangil. And I keep running circles with her like damn pills. I keep running circles with her like them damn pills. Now I'm in LA, I'm trapping in them damn hills. I keep running circles with you, in circles. 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 Rose-colored glasses, I look like Steve Urkel. I'm in that ring and I'm kicking Paul Burchill. She keep giving me these pep talks like Churchill. And I keep balling so hard to the windmill. I got this bitch on my little hip, that's my Jack Jill. And I'm balling so hard, I got these niggas stand still. Yeah, I smoke that gas propane like Hangil. Circles with you, circles. I keep going in circles with you, in circles. I keep going in circles with you, circles. I'm going in circles with you, in circles.
Yeah, that was, dude. I made it in the trenches. Just know that I made it in the trenches, nigga. How do you make? I made all my good music in chaos. It's so weird, man. That's why I'm grateful for all the situations that I found myself in. Cause all the music that like platinum, it's kind of hard to be platinum when you're not working for the machine. But just know if I was with the machine, dropping this music, oh yeah, that's all gonna work platinum. But I'm doing it with integrity. I'm not selling my soul, so it's gonna take a little longer for me to get the recognition I deserve in the music, but I won't sell my soul. But that song went hood platinum, bro. I had random motherfuckers, hey bro, play that song. Dude, yeah, bro, it's cool though, it's cool. But all the music that I made, all the great music, I made it through chaos. I made it through, oh my God, life is trying to fuck me up. Life is trying to break me. It was always in those moments where I would come up with some of the best music. It's just so weird how that happens. I don't look at things as bad. I just look at it as an opportunity to rise above it. If I was doing that, even with my conscience not even aware of it, I wouldn't let the situation break me. I would let it make me. And then so you can all just drop a banger. That's kind of how I do things. Even when I'm in the trenches. Look, I was in the trenches when I made a lot of my music. I'm literally in a trap. There's been like a couple times where I'm in a trap. Literally. I made some of the best music of my life. It's so weird how that happens. I'm actually going to do that again. I think I got it on here. Let me get in the trenches. I made literally confirmation with Jay the Original popping up. I made this in a trap. I'm talking about roaches everywhere. The trap. Freestyle. Didn't know what I was talking about.
Shawty getting low, shawty getting low. Why she getting low? Why she getting low? Shawty getting low, 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 Shade Geronimo, shorty so cold, like the North Pole. Shorty flexing hard, shorty flexing slow. Shorty looking beautiful, like a beauty mode. I've been ballin' hard, like I'm Ryan Knowles. Yeah, I'm in the field, striking on my goals, striking like a bow. Yeah, I hit the dough, yeah, I count the dough, yeah, I strike the dough. Yeah, I'm out the flow, feeling like a boat, feeling like the Dow, spotted like the cow, spotted like the cow, flowing like the Dow. Shorty smoking sour, shorty smoking sour. Yeah, I'm in the coupe, shorty like the pout, shorty hit the gas, got her to calm down. Yeah, I'm in silence, feeling like a noun, feeling like a mind, feeling like a crown. Yes, I am a king, but like Jody Meeks, shorty is a freak, only to me. I'ma sting the pack like a bumblebee, fucking on that bitch, had to change the sheets. Yeah, my power up, Dragon Ball Z. I can take her to a shopping spree on me. Yeah, it's about to sting, need a band-aid, had to hit a shot, hit him with a fade, not a pump fake, not gon' break away, not gon' break away, shoot the fade away. Shorty so wet, like a fucking lake. Shorty so thick, like a fucking cake. Yeah, I'm so baked, like a fucking cake. Ride around town in my fucking raid. Yeah, I'm so cool. Yeah, I'm fucking safe. Yeah, I'm feeling new, never feeling played. Yeah, I'm smoking gas, feeling like babe. I'ma run that bitch like a fucking train. Yeah, like a fucking train. I'ma pull up, fire like I'm Blaze.
Yeah, boy, I'm in the trenches, dude. I made that in the trenches. I literally went in there, make music, got up out of there. Roaches climbing on the wall. Oh my God, dude. I was only there because of Zealand wicked ass. Zealand weird as hell, but I appreciate that journey when I was around him a little bit, but because that was lessons to be learned. But boy, oh boy, that boy's something else. But I think that's a wrap. Yeah, the truth has set you free, and everything's been uncovered for you because you found out the truth. Now, YouTube, this ain't my music, but the music you heard from my phone, that's my music. So please don't copyright me. Much love, YouTube. Please don't shout out ban me, YouTube, you know? But I'm out. Peace.